Hello traders, you're welcome to this video and you're welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. In this particular video, we are going to be discussing the Pama Gann grid indicator. Alright, for the purpose of clarity, I'm just going to be writing the name of the indicator here. Right, so this is the name of the indicator, the Pama Gann grid indicator. It's actually a custom indicator, so you would have to download the indicator from an external site, and you copy the indicator file and paste it in your MetaTrader indicators library for you to be able to then use it on your chart. All right, so I'm just going to add the indicator to the chart right away because I have already downloaded it. Okay. So here we go. This is the Pama Gann grid indicator. As we can see, the indicator is quite straightforward, right? It's quite straightforward. So this indicator, it kind of leverages the classic Gann method. Okay, if you are familiar with the Gann method in trading, then you might find this indicator quite interesting. All right, the indicator automatically detects market trends for you. All right, in addition to detecting market trends, it provides clear buy and sell signals. So as we can see, the lines, all right, the lines provide the direction of the trend, right? The lines provide the direction of the trend, the longer lines to be precise, okay? Because this, in a bearish trend, for example, you can see that the lines that we are dominating were the red lines. The green lines, we are showing pullbacks, okay? The indicator, what the indicator does is to identify the prevailing move, okay? In some situations, the pullback could be quite significant. As we can see, this pullback was over 110 pips, right? So the indicator identified that there was a significant buy move, even though it was just a pullback, okay? But if you look generally at the length of the lines, you will figure out that the majority of the lines, the longer lines, the longest lines were the red lines in this sell trend, right? Okay, this indicator only works with current price action, so we can't exactly look at historical examples because the examples in the historical price activity is not exactly like how it is showing here, right? So let's just work with what we have here. Basically, when you are in a trend, right, the indicator is going to show you the direction of the trend with the aid of these lines, okay? If you want to enter a trade, I'm going to recommend entering in the direction of the trend, okay, using this Pama Gann grid indicator in the direction of the trend. All right, so while the lines indicate the prevailing move, the arrows give you the precise signals. All right, so in a sell trend, you have the lengthy lines in red color. The green lines just represent pullbacks, okay? Then you have the red arrows representing sell signals and the blue arrows representing buy signals. So even if you wanted to trade in the opposite direction of the trend, you can do that, but I'm going to recommend trading in the direction of the trend. The essence of that is you have a higher chance of trade going in your direction, okay, if you are trading in the direction of the trend. That is the reason why the common saying goes, the trend is your friend, right? Because you have a higher chance of, getting your take profit being hit if you are trading in the direction of the trend compared to trading against the trend. So now, when you want to enter a trade, identify the trend first. That is the first step. After you have identified the trend, the second step is to wait for the arrow to form, right? Because after these lines form, the lines are just showing you that this is the prevailing move in the market, right? And then the second step is to wait for the arrow to form. So when you have the sell arrow form, that is your cue to enter a sell, okay? So you can then confirm with bearish candlestick patterns, or you can even use other indicators for your confirmation, and then pay attention to support and resistance zones as well. As you can see, this particular zone, this was formerly a support zone, and then after the breakout, it's turned into a resistance zone. So this zone added a layer of confirmation to this sell signal. All right, as we can see here. Now, in addition to that, you can also decide to use other indicators to confirm your sell entries and exits. Okay, that is for a sell trend, obviously. Then for a buy trend, of course, you have to also look out for buy confirmations. Okay, buy candlestick patterns and all of that. Okay, now when it comes to risk management, it is necessary, right? It is necessary that you observe good risk management. Do not trade with an amount you can't afford to lose. That's number one. And then secondly, observe good risk to reward ratio, meaning if you are risking $1, your potential profit should be at least $2. That is going to be a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 2. So if we had entered a sell trade here after we got our confirmations, right? And let's say we are risking about, let's calculate it together. We are risking about 60 pips. Look at the value up here. Yeah, 60 pips, or let's say 70 pips, because 705 points means 70.5 pips. All right, so let's just call it 70 pips. Now we are risking about 70 pips. It means if we are using a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 2, our profit target should be 140 pips minimum. All right, so we can see that 140 pips is very achievable, owing to the fact that the nearest support zone that we have is around here. As you can see, okay, we had a support zone here. Actually, we have a support zone here, and we have another support zone here, right? Let us date back a little, and you can see that. Okay, you can see that we had a point of rejection around this point. Remember that one of the advantages of horizontal support and resistance zones is that they continue indefinitely. So if you have spotted horizontal support and resistance zones on your charts in previous times, you don't need to remove those zones because they continue indefinitely, right? So having identified this as a support zone, we would have seen that if we are to take our profit at this very next support zone, we're not going to have a good risk to reward ratio. So the advice I am going to give is make sure that your trend has been confirmed, right? So if you have confirmed that this is a sell trend, then you can take the you can take the chance of pushing your take profit to the next support level, because you would have a higher chance of your take profit being hit if the trend is actually a bearish trend. All right, so you see the another importance of trading in the direction of the trend. It can even make it easier for you to have good risk to reward ratios. Okay, so having risked about 70 pips, we can then target this support zone for our take profit, which is going to be about 140 pips, or even it's going to be about 140 pips, or even more than 140 pips. All right, so as we can see, you can see that this was about let's say we had entered around here right after we got the sell signal. So you see this is about 140 pips actually, because we can see about 1400 points. Yeah, so that is it, guys. That is it. Make sure you always have good risk to reward ratios. Once you get your signal from the Pama Gann grade indicator, calculate your lot size, okay, based on your account balance. Do not risk more than 2% of your account balance in one single trade, okay? So once you have calculated your lot size, calculate your risk and your reward ratio, okay? Once you have done that, then you can go ahead and enter the sell if it is a sell trend after you got your confirmation. And if it is a buy trend, go ahead and enter your buy after you have got your bullish confirmation. Okay, so it's quite a straightforward process. The indicator is quite easy to use, right? Just a very quick recap. The first thing to do is identify the direction of the trend. Okay, the Pama Gann grade indicator is going to help you with identifying the direction of the trend, because the prevailing lines, the longest lines, are going to be in the direction of the trend. And then secondly, the indicator is going to show you precise buy and sell entry points, okay, with the aid of arrows. So once you have identified the trend and you found the arrows, confirm the entries, confirm your entries in the direction of the trend, and then you can go ahead and enter your trade after you have calculated your lot sizes properly and your risk to reward ratio. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope you found this video insightful. Kindly like and subscribe for more trading insights and do not forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on more trading videos like this. In the meantime, thank you for watching and happy trading.